Well, hello there, YouTube. So staring at the barn that you can barely see because of the trees all overgrown and the tall grass. Thought I'd sit right here at the bistro table. The day before yesterday, when I took my Ford Bronco out there, I started to tell you something showed up in the mail today. And Kelly's going, "Did you order something?" I said, "No." Well, I did. It's just been so long I forgot about it. Well, I got sidetracked and never finished the story. I started talking about something else. So what I got was a little side stand foot, whatever you call it, side stand puck for the Grom. Even says MXS 125 on it. Isn't that cool? So it wasn't specific on the year, and I'm not sure if the original Groms and the suitcase Groms will interchange, but let's go sort this out right quick, see if it'll work. So I discovered something. The stand, you remember, about two of those things ended up liking the reverse stand for the GT650. So I had this thing, the width and everything of this, I haven't touched it. This is totally set up for the DR650. That helps me lube chains and stuff like that. So the DR650 and the Grom have the same width of swing arm. What's the odds in that, huh? So, let's see if this thing fits. If it does, I use some of that high strength 2701 on there so this thing doesn't disappear. Every time I see these things come in on BMWs and everything else, they're loose. Look at that. I'll fatten her up a bit. There she is, all Loctited down. That'll definitely give her a much bigger footprint. Won't sink right in the dirt. You know, before I threw that thing on, I can just measure it and see. I wonder, because the X90 has a similar footprint to it. Or if I can get that to work on one of those. Little Grommy. A Grom. Gave the chain a good old blasting with the BMW chain lube. Chain slack is literally where I left it. It's amazing when you take care of your chains how long they'll last. Here we are, oil level, okay. I checked the coolant. I poured water out of the water hose and drank it. That's how I checked the coolant on this one. Water-cooled bikes. Nope. You gotta test ride it after you put a little side stand puck on the bottom of it, right? Look how nice and flat that thing lays on the ground. We had it sitting out here in the soft grass, and yeah, it just floats on the top. So I figured just gonna take it. She's doing her crafty things there. She's got all kinds of projects going on. Anyway, Mama, I'll see you here in just a little bit. I will. I love you. See you. Bye. Little Grom, so fun. I don't know if you guys can make out Mount Rainier. It's kind of hazy back there. That looks cool. Little old Grom. Sweet little gal. So much fun. All the farmers' fields have been plowed. Whatever crops, we'll have to wait till next year. He had a whole bunch of hay, and I think he does that straw stuff too. But it's weird to look across the top. I know, just don't even strain your eyes to look across the top of those mountains and see all the windmills sitting up there that were never there before. Hello there. You looking good sitting out there. I was driving along in fourth gear, unnecessarily causing revs in the little 125. Oh yeah, about to hit that horn to hit that turn signal. Luckily the button is over on the side, so it's when I don't get a reaction from the winker that I end up pushing harder and setting the horn off. Why do they do that? Yeah, that's the kind of straw. I think he's got a lot of that, but they put them in those massive bales. I mean, it's like 4 or more of those bales in one. Like it's like half of one of those stacks. I wonder what they use that straw stuff. I don't think any of the animals eat it. That I know of. Heck, I don't know. Look, that's a redwood sitting there by that barn. Just think the size of that little tree when that barn was put up. Whoa. No self-canceling turn signals. You got to make sure you disengage your winker switch. Oh, I was going for that horn button. You can't do something for 50 years and then all of a sudden go, we're going to change the rules. Putting that daggum switch. At least that 150L is in the correct, probably because that's a switch from the 80s. A lot of old stuff on that thing. That's really cool. Take a view down in the valley. And they got all kinds of stuff. Looks like they have planted a whole bunch of trees there too. They got a section of that anyway. It must be cautious these cool nights we've had. I see a bunch of stuff covered up down there. Remember the old days? We just come out here and just walk to the edge and gander over the cliff there. And then the blackberries came. Look at this. End of July and already starting to get leaves falling all over the place. These little things are so much fun. That's why I think that little XR150L would just be a riot. Callie could ride that thing too. She hasn't sat on it yet, but it's probably about as high as I've got her Himalayan set up, because I feel like my knees are bent about the same. Way lighter, like a whole bunch lighter. A Himalayan's like 400 and some odd pounds, and that, I think it's somewhere around 280 or something for that little 150. Hope the sun glare. Now I've complained about that before and I even shut off, but then when I leave a part in there and I'm going, that's not bad at all. They got this new lens starting with the Hero 10, or maybe it was 11 and I just put an 11 lens on the 10. But the one bad part about it, and you've probably already seen it, under certain conditions you get a little bit of a purple hue that shows up, but it's fairly quick. It's just got to hit it a certain way. Oh, almost hit that daggum horn again. Oh, look at the baby deer at the foot of the road there. Do you guys see it? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, got a big old chunk of grass in its mouth. Oh no, it's just scraggly hair. Where's your mama? I'm sure she's out there. She's probably calling at you now, going, better get back here. Oh, yep, there's mama. Just took off into it. Let me get out of here so she can call her youngin'. Oh, she was big too. Holy moly. I don't know if you guys seen her. Dong, dong. That's pretty cool. I didn't hit the horn on the 150. I don't even see it, but I'd imagine probably about the same size as this one. That horn ain't gonna save you. Oh, these people, I need to put a mega horn on my bike. You need to watch what you're doing. You need to have your head on a 360 swivel. Because none of that's gonna save you. By the time you're hitting the horn, it's too late. That's what you do when you pull up to your girlfriend's house and you're afraid of their dad. You honk the horn. Hey, honey, I'm here. Goats. Lots of goats. I like coming down that thing. Feels like you're in a little small plane coming in for a landing. That old car. So it's been that kind of overcasty stuff all day. I think it was like 74. That's why I wore my very old Yamaha racing jacket. It's got Yamaha racing all over it. It's not a protective jacket. In the fall, this row of trees right here are incredible. I've taken you guys through here. I took a picture of my red 2017, the first year of the Milwaukee 8 Street Glide Special. I took a picture of that in the fall. And there's two reasons I bring that up. Today, 8 years ago at about 7 something in the afternoon, well, that's not too far away, seeing it's almost 6. I went to Northwest Harley-Davidson in Lacey, Washington, and rolled out of there with my black 2015 Street Glide Special. Yeah, I knew there's dogs. And I'm like, you know, a foot off. Oh, I hope you're a nice old lab. Yeah. Yeah, scared of the dog. No bugs on the lens. We're doing good. I've had a couple hit my windshield or my face shield. Boy, you want to hear the world literally come unhinged? I don't know who and why they would be, but someone was walking down the road heading for the highway and walked past our house. Let me tell you something that never happens. Oh my Lord. I thought Danny, Abby, and Madison were literally gonna chew. That's pretty scary because, I mean, literally no one walks by our house. So that's, you know, to them, that's very personal, private ground. Stay out. Luckily, Kelly was on the porch. And I literally, when they freak out like that, I'm thinking something or someone is jumping out on the porch towards Kelly. So I go flying out the door, and Kelly had already screamed at him and woke him up. And I go, what's going on? She's talking real quiet. She goes, somebody's walking out the road. I go, what in the holy heck? The people that live there have bailed out. Looks like they're moving some stuff out of there still, but they're definitely not living there anymore. I think kind of look like it should be condemned anyway. I don't know what the situation is. I know Kelly's cousin used to live there and worked with those guys. I don't know what the situation was there, but that was many years ago when we first bought our house here in Toledo. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. yard. Must have a cattle guard on there. There's nothing stopping them cows. There might have been a fence there that I didn't see. Or a live wire. They know where that's at. It's a little bit of a learning experience at first. But yeah, they learn fast. Always lovely fields out there. That house we almost bought at one point has literally disappeared in those trees. They've grown so much. Beautiful horses out there. Got some moo cows hanging out in the shade. That big old bull sitting down there going, I'm taking all the shade. And y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. But the cows say, nope, we're not. Somebody had themselves a yard sale. Yeah. August is Tuesday. So the yard sales will definitely be kicking out. Look at them hee-haws. Nice little farmhouse. Look at that one there with all the barns and outbuildings all throughout. The Serengeti, she got mowed and hayed up here not too long ago. So she looks good out there. Of course, can't see through the trees that are now growing quite large. That's the old cedar mill. Back in the old days. Now it's some kind of organic something or another. Kellogg Garden Organics or something. Anyway, as I'm heading out here towards the main highway, I'm going to bid you guys adieu on the riding portion of this here daily vlog. And we'll get with you with the little woman here in a bit and say a goodbye. Thanks for coming along for a ride on old Grommy. We'll see you here in a bit. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, it's flat cooled off. It's like 65 out here.
Yes.
Mom's already got her robe on and everything. The wind was quite windy out here for a while. I don't know why it just stopped. Now that I say that, I feel it coming. But that's kept everything nice and cool today. It was very nice.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a very chill day. Mama doing her little craft stuff. I just goofing around with things. Put that little thing on the Grom. Nothing special, but it worked amazingly well.
Yes.
But fun little Grom ride. It's a good time. Fun day. Very relaxing. Just like the weekend's supposed to be.
Yes.
Even Sasha was hanging around with us most of the day. When I was out there messing around, and Kelly's out there messing around. She's just hanging with Mom and Dad.
Yeah, because it's a chill Saturday.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to end this chill Saturday.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Sunday and Monday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
All right. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.